Trivia californica are related to other snails in the Trivia genus. Although they are commonly mistaken for cowrie snails, they are not closely related to them. They have characteristics of mollusca, such as the calcium carbonate shell, and soft body with a rasping tongue called the radula. As a gastropod, they have a shell that rests on their dorsal side, which is spiraled on the inside. They are lemon-shaped and glossy on the outside with 20 to 30 transverse ridges. They're typically brown with white stripes. They mate by broadcast spawning, and the larvae have a light stomach and intestine. In their voligerous stage, they have a velum for swimming. They do not care for their young. This snail lives among and feeds on compound ascidians by scraping them off with their rasping tongue. They live off the coast of California and the Channel Islands, and they like to live amongst reefs. This species used to be used as currency by ancient peoples, and although it is not related to the cowrie at all and has stripes instead of spots, it is commonly confused with it. Tivella stultorum, also known as the pismo clam, is related to other clams in the same family called Venerata, a large group of edible mollusks like the calico clam and the sunray Venus clam. It is soft-bodied with a muscular foot and a calcium carbonate shell, just like the other organisms in the class Bivalvia. It is a bivalve, so it has two distinct shells connected by a hinge. Its visceral mass is covered by a mantle, and it has two abductor muscles for opening and closing the shells. Specific to this species, it has heavy valves with fairly short siphons. When they are young, the shells are glossy, and they can often have stripes ranging from orange to dark brown. It mates, spawning from July to November, which males release gametes, which then cause the females to release the gametes in exchange, this is called broadcast spawning. This results in an embryo called a morula, but the clams lacking a brain do not care for their young. The pismo clam feeds on phyto and zooplankton as well as bacteria and detritus. They dig in the sand in order to extend their siphons to suspension feed. They are found from San Luis Obispo to Mexico and in Pismo Beach, which is where they got their name. They require beaches of pure sand that are directly exposed to the ocean, and they only like tides that are suitable for digging. Some interesting things about the pismo clam is they are only legal for consumption at 4.5 inches, but can grow up to 7 inches. The clam buries itself at a depth roughly equal to the size of its own shell, and it was a food source for indigenous Californians. The stubby squid is related to other cephalopods such as the octopus and the cuttlefish. It has a muscular foot as well as being soft-bodied and is bilaterally symmetrical. The stubby squid has well-developed eyes as well as a muscular foot which is modified into arms, characterizing it as a cephalopod. It grows to a maximum length of 4.3 inches, and its first pair of arms is the shortest while the third pair is the longest. It mates by the female depositing up to 50 eggs in small groups, attaching them to the underside of stones, clams, or seaweeds. These eggs take 4 to 9 months to hatch. These cephalopods do not care for their young because they die shortly after mating. Stubby squids feed mostly on shrimp, but they also consume small crabs, fish, and other cephalopods. They are found in the Pacific Ocean, ranging from Korea, Japan, and the Bering Sea to the western coast of North America, like California. They like to live in the deeper water in the summer, and they often bury themselves in the sand by directing a stream of water and using their arms to bury themselves. Another interesting fact is they look nothing like this physical representation out of sand.